a reference image here on my phone. It's very tech savvy. Okay, well, let's start building. Now, I know we didn't get to spend as much time in Creator Sim as we were hoping to, so I do apologize for that. We didn't get much Creator Sim today, which is such a bummer. Ooh, I do like these Star Wars tiles. Grandma was a Nobel Prize winner. We love Grandma Stover. Oh, my phone just locked, so that's just great. So I'm just looking to get a general shape of this house because I actually thought it would be quite nice to use a little bit of terrain tool for once. So we're going to need to have 2 levels of terrain. I'm gonna bring this up a bit. And then we're going to level it. Actually, maybe level it lower. It's about here. And then this half is going to be ground level. So bear with me here, guys. This will just take a little bit of concentration. I wish we had a concentration song when we concentrate on the stream. It'd be like, concentrate, concentrate, everybody concentrate. And then have like thinking music. Like mixed from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. Oh, good night, little papaya. Sleep well. So we would have stairs going up here, like that. And then we would have a home. Maybe we might have to actually move the lot over a bit, but we'd have a lower part of the house here. Which, let's say, it's back like this. And then up here, that's where the back of the house is. Don't worry, we'll fix this up as we go. We want this to join up here. I just got back from online class. What did I miss? We've finally finished Creator Sim, which will be very exciting for a lot of people watching. And we're finally on to actually building this house. So I'm just raising some of the terrain under here. Then we're going to have part of the build go across. Yeah. Actually, this is a bit tricky because if we move this across, can we just build a wall? Oh yeah, we can go like that. Okay. Go around like this. I think this will end up being a really cool house. You don't mind me saying myself. Like that. So I'm not looking at chat, you guys. I'm terrible with the terrain tools. Same. I'm not very good at it, but it's important. You know, I would use it a lot more if the worlds, I say this all the time, if the worlds looked like they suited terrain more. And then Actually, I want to bring this way more forwards. So we would then have this whole bit maybe covered. We should do a whole heap of balconies as well, but we'll just get the basic shape. This house is huge, by the way. And then we would have some kind of entrance up here. And then it would maybe have a walkway like this. I don't know. No idea what the floor plan's going to look like. Just want a cool exterior for starters. More stairs going over here. This song's so weird. Was this from University? It sounds like a bad karaoke song. Jeez, I hope the person who wrote this music isn't watching the stream, because then I'd feel really, really bad. Yeah, that's interesting. We can't... Why can't we put the steps next to that wall? My laptop is out for repair. Oh, this is massive. It is. I think this is too big. I didn't realize how big the lot was. Definitely need to bring this in a bit. Look, I told you Grandma Stovo was pretty successful. You could have a floating walkway? Oh, we could. Okay, I am going to make this much smaller. Because this is feeling more like a mansion than the Stover's home. At least there's plenty of room to kind of fall back onto if we want to extend the house or have, like, move the lots around. This lot is enormous. They should have gardens on the side, yeah. Too big means more to clean in real life, exactly. Britannian Nicole, thank you so much for subscribing. And Montana, thank you for the 3 months. Using terrain tools, I see. Nice. That's right. We are getting creative. You love to see it. Okay, now I think what we can do is kind of lower more of this. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these and move the house forward. I think this plot of land is too big. I think we need to move land plots. It's too massive. Oh, that's nice. Scoop. Scoop me up into pieces. I'm sure they would be the type of family to take in someone. Oh, that song came with Strangerville, you think? Maybe that's why it's a bit weird. Did we still want to stay in Del Sol Valley? How big is this? Oh, it's 50 by 40. No wonder it's enormous. I love the world of Glimmerbrook. If it didn't have the magical part to it and was bigger, I feel like I would build in there all the time. We could try Oasis Springs. No, I'm not doing it. The lighting's weird. I'm not doing it, you guys. Just not doing it. Just Newcrest? Okay. 40 by 30 would probably be a better size. It's got the awkward tree in front of it. Here we go. So, that's better. Much better size. Oh. Just, flip it. There we go. Better. I feel like this is a much more appropriate size, because before it was like, whoa, what is happening? Still put gardens there, of course. Just smooth this a little bit so it looks a little more realistic. There we go. So I wonder if it'll work with having stairs here. Oop. Might be a little tricky, but we'll see how we go. Is that on the flat ground? It's a big stretch, James. Ah! Oopsie dipsies. Okay. I think that is working. Yay! Then we make this come down a bit. So if you could drive into this, this would be the garage. Oh, let's not use this flooring. Let's maybe go with something like just basic. Okay. That was a lot. We can take a breather now. How much longer will we be streaming for? Almost another hour, probably. We got some time to stream. Are you going to do the Claire Siobhan Shell Challenge for WWF? I actually only heard about it today. So I would like to if there's time to, but I think someone said she was going to look today at what everyone created, which means I won't have enough time. But it sounded like a great idea. Okay, now that I've used this picture for some terrain inspiration, I guess we can just do whatever roofline we want to do now. I might get the Brady Bunch house up. Can you send Ryder to the Star Wars world? She would suit the Star Wars world, wouldn't she? I do love Ryder. Brady Bunch house? No, not the Brady Bunch house. Not quite right. Montana, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ural Clerk. That is really, really sweet of you. May Bobo bless you. Thank you. And I hope you have a beautiful day, Montana. It's good to see you here. Jagger would fit better. I mean, I think they both would suit it very nicely. So what I was looking at is, you know how there's often in mid-century homes, like one of these things. How's this? Imagine having a roof like that. People would be like, wow. Who are you building this for? A family we just created earlier in the stream. We think they're going to be pretty happy here, though. I actually discovered an Australian designer today whose work I absolutely loved. And recently they've been doing a lot of... They do interior design, and recently they've been doing a lot of projects that I guess celebrate 70s, mid-century design. I think it was from seeing that I was really keen to have a go today at that style. I'll just try and find them. I think it's my last followed person on Instagram. I think I followed them, but I can't remember on which account. Sort by latest. Well, I must have followed them on Bowser's account. I tend to do that. Jonathan Richards. Richards Danish. Let me try and link you guys because I feel like a lot of you would really appreciate seeing this. They seem to be really well known too, but I just heard of them. Here we go. Are they Australian? Yeah, based in Sydney. Check out this person. Their work is amazing. Do you like garden design TV shows? Nope. I'm not really into gardening. I'm not very good at gardening. I'm more into like grand designs. Kalisa Jade, thank you so much for gifting another sub to scoop me up into pieces again. And Kalisa Jade for gifting... Wait. No, yeah, Kalisa Jade, thank you for gifting a 1-month sub to scoop me up into pieces. I got confused because you already gifted subs. Thank you, that's so sweet. Hey, Nano, what's up? Good night, Kalisa Jade, thank you so much. So sweet of you. How you going, Sir Lewis? Good afternoon, Sir Lewis. Do you think it would go this way, or would we... No. Would we have another peaked roof? I think we would have another peaked roof here. Looks a little strange. Like a low peak, and maybe we would have a flat roof over here. How are you, Lewis? Are you doing the rounds today? Do a roof with a balcony? That looks better. Shorter walls, maybe? Try some shorter walls. Oh yeah, the shorter walls definitely make it look a lot better. Better, sorry. Not better. Better. That's what my mother and sister would say. Do you guys ever go on massive Wikipedia adventures where you Google search someone and then it leads to someone else and then it leads to someone else? Am I that obvious? Well, that's your job. You have to check up on so many streamers, and there's a lot of streamers at the moment. I saw your email the other day. Yes, I read the emails. And I saw the very long list of new streamers, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. You should put a whole wall of windows on the left side of the build. Yeah, so the other night we watched Aristocats, and it was funny because then we watched The Rescuers, and we're like, oh, so many of the voice actors in Aristocats are also in The Rescuers. So then I started looking up the voice actors, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. And then it started. I then looked up the woman who voiced Duchess and also the mouse in The Rescuers. And then I found out she was like one of three sisters who they say were the original Kardashians because they had like a power mother figure. They married so many times. I think her sister Zaza had like 9 husbands, and then I read about her life, and they were famous for being famous, as well as doing acting jobs, but mostly famous for being famous. You hit random on Wikipedia and have 5 clicks to get to the target. It could be Disney. Oh, that's cool. So you have to decide which links could potentially get you to Disney. That's a fun game. The Gabbers. Oh yeah, the Garbers. Yeah, exactly. Eva Garber. Gabba? Zaza. And I was like, oh, I want to make a sim based on Zaza. Because that's just... I don't know. She just seemed so fascinating. Ooh, this is perfect for our build, you guys. Oh, wait, what is this? Ridges and gravel. This is a really cool feature wall. That could be beautiful, like, in a kitchen. Maybe the terrain on the left should be higher. Around here. Yeah, but then I read, like, Zaza had this incredible life. But then it was so sad, like, the end of her life. She was so unwell and, like, it was so sad to read about. I think it just reminded me, without sounding super lame, that life changes so quickly. Maybe half the house could be stilted or something, because this is not going to get any light. You know? Oh. There's no foundation here. Lazarus, actually I want to use that. Use what? Hazely Princess, oh, Hazel-eyed Princess, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Gabba. Yeah, the Gabba sisters. The original Kardashians. And they married so many times, and Zaza suggested her oldest sister marry her ex because she thought they would be a good match. I don't think many people would, you know, suggest that. And I think they were very obviously looking for fortune and fame most of their life. So I feel like their mum was just like, you know, ladies, let's just go for it. Kristen, thank you so much. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Foundation is applied per room, so if you make that area a separate room. Good idea. Oh, this is a separate room though. I think because there isn't really a foundation. Yeah, because it's all kind of connected. I don't think that will work. Or we remove the bottom of that. And we just increase the terrain. Well, not there though. Wait. Ah! Sydney! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome to the stream, everyone! Aw, that's such a cute emote. Hey, thank you so much, Sydney. How was your stream? Were you playing Sims? Are we talking about the Kardashians? No, we're talking about the Gabbos, the original Kardashians. People say. Hello, Raiders. We've got this spooky music again. We were playing Fall Guys today, celebrating 2K! What? 2,000 subs? Whoa! Congratulations! That's amazing. Today's stream was so fun. Yay! Oh, congratulations. That's really sweet. And thank you for passing on the celebrations. We'll be sure to... Someone gifted 240 subscribers? Whoa. That is a celebration indeed. Sierra Nicole, thank you so much for subscribing. And donated 10,000 bits? Holy dooly. Well, congratulations. That is super amazing, and I'm glad you had such a great stream. And thank you for subscribing, Sydney. Aww. Yeah, right. Girl named Cameron. Isn't the community amazing on Twitch? Facebook streaming could never. Tea time. Okay, so we've got this little bit. What we're working on right now is like a mid-century kind of home. We want it to have a little bit of a 70s vibe to it, but also be, you know, current. It's not going to be like it's going to be a home that's been taken care of over the years. Community, yeah. That's nice. Girl named Cameron. And Fall Guys is so much fun. That's a classic. Well, it's quickly becoming a classic, isn't it? It's actually quite new, but feels like a classic already. All right, now we need to think about what kind of exterior we want to have in terms of colors. Star Wars fencing. I'm just gonna place this here for now. Actually, you know what? I think that roof's gonna look a little strange. I'm just gonna bring that right in. This is Newcrest. Yeah, I'm getting retro vibes. Yeah, we want a little bit of a retro kind of theme. And I want this here to be stone. Think Brady Bunch house. But we can maybe do like white. Like freshen it up with white or cream walls. Now this could be 70s, or we can do the, ooh, more Star Wars. Oh, this could totally be like a 70s vibe. You know, I haven't even looked at the build and buy in Star Wars, so I'm just looking at this now being like, oh wow, that's actually quite versatile. Did Star Wars already come out? Yeah, it's out now. What other stone walls do we have? I was going to just use this one because I feel like this base game one looks very well suited to our build. I'll probably extend this out a little bit further too. What are we thinking, chat? It could be a stormtrooper's home. It could be, Lewis. You can download it and make it into a stormtrooper's home. Stormtroopers need to relax too. They do. What do you think of the Star Wars pack? It's not for me. I'm not. I watch a bit of Star Wars, but I'm not like a huge Star Wars mega fan. So I understand it, but I'm not fully into it, and it's not something I really want to be teamed with my game. Just looking for a few more inspirational images. I guess vertical woods are a big 70s vibe. But then we could do like white exterior. Lots of grass, glass. Oh, we can totally stack windows now. Sunken lounge pit, yes. I am curious just to see all of the new wallpapers in Star Wars. Journey to Batuu. Oh, we've already looked at them all. I do like this. This one's quite interesting. All right. Let's maybe just cover the whole thing in a cream color for now. And don't worry, we are going to change this. It's not going to remain like this. And it obviously needs a bit of work at the back, okay? This is looking a little two-dimensional. I would probably do something like... Why can't we extend that? Oh, that would be why. I'd probably just extend one of these out a bit. And have a balcony. My name is Deligracy. Do you like to play The Sims? Do you like to get them wins? I really like Sims. Do you like it or not? I think it's pretty awesome. Sunken lounge pit would be cool. Oh, a spiral staircase would go so well in this home. It is a bit orcs that we don't have a foundation. But I don't want a foundation on this bit of the house, you know? It's not gonna work. We can only really make it work with terrain. Oh my gosh! Throwback 2 has gifted 101 subs in this channel. Thank you for another 10 gifted subs. Dang. Thank you so much. Can we please get some more Bobo angels in the chat? May Bobo bless you. Throwback 2. Bobo love hearts. You've been insane. Thank you so much. You're very generous, and may Bobo bless you and give you lots and lots and lots of good karma. So generous. Oh my gosh, I know, right? How do you know if you were gifted a sub? You get a little pickle next to your name. If you are a chosen one. I'll just extend that a little bit. The problem I'm having with the back of the house is this bit. Like, really, this should come out a little bit more if we want to have a deck. But then it's gonna look so weird. I say we just keep the deck to here and have maybe some steps out the back. But then that's a little bit difficult too in itself with the terrain. I just wish the surrounding world had more versatility in the terrain. That's all I want. Throwback 2, you've been so crazy today. Thank you so much. If you extend it, put a pillar under it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or we have no balcony, and we just lower it all. Simple as that. And just, you know, cover it up with a bit of other stuff. Like plants and all of that. Okay, let's do some windows. What about these? I miss your sitcom Friends LP. I can't even remember the sitcom Friends. Oh, the one we started and it just didn't do so well. What happened? Oh, that's right. It was demonetized like as soon as I posted it. I think I posted 2 parts. Or maybe I posted 1 part and then the next part was just demonetized as well. And I was like, I don't want to do this. It was just demonetized from the get-go. So what I would like to do is... See these windows? Can we place... To give it that look, with the new update, can we place these underneath them? Yeah, but I don't know if they're the same width. Oh, they are. But I don't think they're the same width in the metal. Where are the plain windows? Oh, they are! Yay! So we can see, I think these look quite 70s with the little... that.
That's a really annoying thing before this update was not being able to do this. Because like there are quite a lot of things that match, but they're just, you couldn't use them.
Yeah. But this looks so cool now. Oh.
Can you use F5 to like do a quarter placement? Is that easier to sort of line?
Maybe.
Or is that still not line? Oh,
Nah.
that's annoying. Still gotta fine tune them.
I mean, I'm just happy that we can do this.
Do you like my farmhouse?
Do you like it or not? House 70s! I love it. I think it's pretty
Oh yeah, you got the stone. Classic. Might need some more stone.
Yeah.
And then it's an avocado bathroom too.
Avocado
bathroom suite.
or pink. Do you like my farmhouse? Do you like it or not? I think it's pretty.
Oh yeah, I reckon on the garage at the bottom is where the stone goes. Sure, that looks good.
Like this? Like that whole bit? No. Just a little bit.
I should probably stop watching the stream and just look at your screen so I can actually get feedback. Yeah, the basement bit. Yeah. Looks good.
This looks a little weird though. This should come out slightly. Oh no. Wow, this music's very peaceful. What music is this from? Kind of sounds like a 90s kids song.
Do they have stuff like that in 70s? Like jewelry?
I don't know.
It doesn't look very 70s now.
No?
Maybe if you had like a wooden pop-out box or something stuck out. Yeah.
Well, this cream isn't the chosen wallpaper.
It's not the chosen one.
It isn't the chosen one. It's just what we're kind of experimenting with. You
should build the Brady Bunch house.
I feel like that's already been done several times.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So that might be a no from me. Hello.
Hey, watching stream.
Do you like Sims 2 music? I love Sims 2 music. I listen to it sometimes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, thinking about which door. We could use the door
Well,
from...
the cool thing is you can combine it with windows now.
That's true, we can.
Me too.
This kind of a door.
Ah, Jenny, tip a 2 sliding sci-fi door, please.
This one?
No. Where's this? I think it's regular wall height.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
Journey to Batu.
Yeah,
This one.
that looks good.
Brown wood on the walls. Yeah, we'll do like a vertical brown wood, I think. I just thought we'd start off with some doors. The door I was thinking of was maybe this one. Like, it doesn't get much more 70s than that.
True.
But we want it to be 70s vibe, however, modern. I love James in the background. Oh no! If we do this lower one, then we can't do the little windows on top of the windows.
Well, you can if you move down, can't you? Or do they not fit?
They won't fit.
That's sad. Are there other windows that would fit with?
There are, but I think I only have custom content ones. Which just is not ideal.
What if you stacked multiple of the small ones? Was that going to be too busy?
I think it's too busy. Oh, do you remember the Sims hot date? Yes. Because I think the lower ceiling height does look better, but I wanted to have these cool windows.
Yeah, that's looking too much.
Wait, let's just see what it looks like as a finished product, because you never know. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but I don't think it really suits the house, though. What about the other windows from, like, Get Famous? Didn't that, and University Life, or Discover University, didn't they have good, like, mid-century little ones?
I don't like these.
No, not those.
I don't know how you're meant to even use those.
In ugly builds, when you're like building the ugliest house, that's when you use them.
These aren't very nice. I don't know what's with these windows, but something about the university windows is weird. Like, they look like they're from another game. Only these ones look good.
Yeah, those could go in the house somewhere. Actually, maybe keep them in mind. And then I was thinking the ones from Get Famous, doesn't that have a lot of good like mid-century stuff too?
The Get Famous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not really for
What
this
even
house.
the last one?
Oh yeah. Now you're thinking. Actually.
That could be good for the living area.
Yeah, that could be nice. James's backseat gaming.
I'm suggesting. You don't have to do what I'm saying. I can leave.
Don't leave.
Bye.
No! It's hard to say. Do we go a level down and... Well, we're not even going to be able to use those windows. I think we're going to have to stay with this being a little higher. No! No, James. Everyone's saying no. Please come back. I really want this to be a garage, but I don't do garages in The Sims. Because we don't have cars. Otherwise, I would love to do garages. I wonder why they just didn't add cars. Like, they could have done it just like Sims 2. Where you don't even need Actually, Sims 2 did have it. Wait, was it Sims 2 that had an animation? Could have been like Sims 3 where they just kind of disappear. The big door from Eco is nice. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. How does James say garage? I think he says garage. Is that how you say it, James?
Oh, garage.
Yeah, you say garage. Whittingham002, thank you so much for subscribing for 1 month. Welcome. And Throwback2, thank you again for the massive gifted subs. You've been incredible today. Thank you so much. Make it look like a garage door, but inside is a gym. No, I just give it the shipping container door. The only garage door that I'd be willing to use would be the one from City Living, which is a legit garage door.
There's one in base game in Live Edit.
Oh, is that?
The same as different colors. Yeah, base game. If you're concerned about using City Living.
I mean, for this build, I thought I'd just go free, you know?
Just soar and fly and...
There's not a star in heaven we see. Dun, 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 dun. Where is this garage door, actually? Oh, it's in murals, I think. And skills. Like this double garage action. I'm back. Sorry, I went for a 2.6 kilometer bike ride. Nice. Well done. James and Deli, COVID pending, I have an option to do an exchange program for college in Sydney or Melbourne. Which would you all suggest? I think Sydney, if you want some really nice weather and really beautiful surroundings, I think Sydney's much prettier. And there's a lot of like a lot more touristy things to do in Sydney. But if you want to have like more of that culture, Australian culture of coffee,
Sydney
clubbing,
oh,
there's more like
well, but
nightlife
also
here.
Lockdowns.
Well, this is pending COVID.
No, this is forever now.
So it's kind of what you're going for, really.
Maybe wait to see what happens after all this.
Yeah, you never know. Like, Melbourne might be just a dusty, old ghost town at the end. Yes. I shouldn't laugh. It won't be. People are better in Melbourne. No, I think they're just quite different. They suit different people. Like, I love Sydney, but I probably enjoy the bars and brunch places here more, typically.
I haven't been to that many in Sydney, though.
Okay. Well, what do you think, James? Like, honestly, what's your opinion?
Sydney's better.
James!
No, I like Sydney.
That's... You're just gonna say Sydney's better, just like that?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you, like, at least have a little bit of a pro and con list for both?
No. Sydney's better.
I feel personally offended.
Well, you said Melbourne was better, so...
I didn't say Melbourne was better. I said they're both very different and have pros
you said
and...
you like Melbourne better, though.
No, I said I liked it better for things like nightlife and brunch spots. And then you said I haven't been to many brunch spots in Sydney. So
Well,
I
true.
said, oh, okay. And I also said Sydney was much prettier too.
Yeah, Sydney's better.
Hey Miller, what's up? I missed you over the weekend. I was actually thinking I really need to text Miller today because it feels like we haven't spoken in forever, even though it was like 3 days. Aurora Nora, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate you. I can't believe you just don't even care about Melbourne. What do you think of the graffiti in Melbourne? I love graffiti. I like good graffiti. I don't like when people just like tag people's private fences and stuff, private property fences. I find that's a bit horrible, but I do like really good graffiti. Like Graffiti Lane in Melbourne, I like. If you take away graffiti, you take away some of the city's energy. There's graffiti and there's vandalism, yeah. Although, I mean, it's kind of hard to say what graffiti isn't vandalism. I guess beauty is in the beholder at that stage. Can we just lower these? No. We can just do something like this. Oh, that's my tummy. There's seriously nothing that you prefer about Melbourne.
Just you and Bowser.
Well, that is nice, but I'm also kind of shocked. I didn't know you hated it so much here.
Not because I hate it, I just said Sydney's better.
Becca Nicole 27, thank you so much for the 5 months. James is me. I mean, I feel like a little hurt. Uh-oh, mom and dad are fighting. We're not fighting, we're just having a disagreement. Rye Beach is goals in Melbourne. You like Rye Beach? I haven't actually spent that much time at Rye Beach. Surprisingly. You can make like a nice little pathway. Ah, this is starting to look much better. The ads scare you every time. Oopsie doopsies. Actually, is Lewis still here? Because Lewis, some of my subscribers are still getting ads. I don't know if you've had much feedback about that, but yeah. It's a bit of a bummer. I've had the weirdest deja vu, like you and James have had this conversation before on stream, but this is the first time I've been in a deli stream, so that's super weird. That is kind of weird. I wonder why. We have had this conversation a few times, but it was before James had been living here for like 6 months. So yeah, it just took me a little by surprise. Because I thought he was enjoying it more. But, you know, the other thing is, living in lockdown hasn't been the best experience of Melbourne during the winter. So I think that's also a thing to think about as well. That is being probably in Melbourne during the worst time, literally. Okay. Can maybe even extend this over here. Do we want it to wrap around? Is that too much? Seems a bit crazy. When I went to Bondi Beach, there were more cigarette butts than sand. Oh. Bondi Beach is like ultimate tourist area.
Yeah, I go to Bondi Beach. That's like the worst.
Like, obviously,
There's
a lot
way
of
better
people,
beaches than that.
like, a lot of people in other countries will think Bondi is like the best beach, but it's definitely not. It's like the tourist beach. It's kind of like going to Venice Beach in the States. It's like very commercialized.
I wouldn't go there unless you want to like pretend to drown to get on Bondi Rescue.
Yeah. Basically. So we've essentially made our own stilted balcony here. I don't know why they kind of pop up though. So strange. I guess what I can just do is put some rocks under here to make it look like there's rocks holding it up. Do save. Kata Tinker, thank you so much for the 200 bits. It's not very safe at Bondi either. The rips there are ridiculous. I've been to Bondi, but I don't really know it very well. So I wouldn't know what the conditions are like. But beaches in Australia are the real deal, you know. There's gonna be, like, many conditions where you have to be very careful swimming. And it's sad because a lot of tourists don't realize that. So always be wary of that if you're ever in Australia. Well, anywhere, you know, always just be safe in the water. Okay, I think this is looking really good. What kind of fencing would be in this? What's a 70s fencing? Just like a plain one? Like... I really like this. And I'm also tempted to do white, like white walls on the exterior, which probably most people wouldn't go for. I feel like it's cool. And then like a contrast with some more vertical brown walls too. Let me just try doing white walls everywhere. And then we also have the vertical wood. Off topic, but I noticed that I have 12.2 channel points. I've never used them. I know we don't really have that much to do for the channel points yet. How come you didn't use the foundation tool instead of placing them individually? Because we would have had to lift up the gauge onto a foundation, which I didn't want to do.
Also, then you couldn't place rocks under it. You can't place stuff on the foundations.
That is also true. It's a shame that there's not a chocolate version of these two vertical ones, so I think we're gonna have to go Sparday. The white's not working, is it? And no base game build besides when like walls because you have to use it. That's a cool idea. And no base game build. Now that's a horse of a different color, eh? As they say. This wood's a little cold. Is there a warmer one? Maybe this is better. You like the white? Maybe I just did too much wood. The thing is, in-game, the white doesn't look nearly as nice as it would look in real life. Whoa, white roof as well. That's quite right. Problem with this wood is it doesn't match this front door. Unless we go with like 2 woods there. An only journey to Batu build. The back looks a little boring. Yeah, the back needs some work. I'd like the green door, but it doesn't really work with this wood. Unless we just did lighter wood. Which I'm just not as into. And also, with these white walls, maybe we could do white. God, I thought someone was in our house then saying hello. Did you hear that, James? I guess not. It's gorgeous. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Maybe the spa day whitewood could work. Like maybe this kind of a thing. Also, I think we're gonna have to get rid of this trim because it won't wrap around the back. Thanks for that, James. Oh, he actually walked out of the room. He just shut the door and I was like, thanks. And he's not even here. He's not even here to hear my thanks. I'm gonna put this back a little bit. The texture is nice. I'm thinking of getting myself a new laptop that I can run The Sims 4 on. Any suggestions? I get asked this all the time, and I'm so sorry, but I am the worst person to ask for computer specs. I have to get a lot of help with getting my own computers. I don't know how to build a computer or like what specs work well or anything like that. So I'm sure there are folks in chat who are great with computers who are probably more helpful. The only thing I would say is that I know a lot of people will get Macs hoping to play games on them, and if you like playing games, they're probably not your best option. I'd go for something else. Unless obviously you just like the look of a Mac. They're not designed to be gaming computers. Or, although Miller might disagree with that, because Miller does have a Mac and loves Macs and may disagree. Me with a Mac. I mean, I have a Mac laptop. I love Mac, but I would struggle to play The Sims on it all the time in comparison to like a full gaming setup. No laptops are really the best for gaming unless you want to spend a ton of money. Well, there you go. How about we say that it comes down to what you need your computer for and what's the best you can do with your budget whilst covering the other things you have to do. I have an HP Omen, it's like 3 years old and runs the same as it did new. Yeah, I've heard the Omens are really good. have to work with the exterior color of this a bit more. Maybe off stream to really hone in on it, because I'm not fully satisfied with what we've done. I just feel like we're not quite there yet. Mine works wonderfully, but it's a high-spec Mac. I think any laptop will be processor heavy and heat up a lot regardless of what you play if you're gaming. I'd say that that's, yeah. Sounds like a pretty level advice. Pretty level of advice, Miller. Anyway, guys, something's not working. I think I'll focus on it more off stream, maybe look at some more reference images, and we'll either continue this build next stream, or we will focus on making a video for YouTube with it. Also, if you want to play PC games on a Mac, Boot Camp is free. That is also a good point. It looks really nice. Thanks! We're getting there. We're getting there. Little bit more work to be done. Pardon me. Don't worry, I promise I'll make it look beautiful, okay? Off topic, but I got a question about the piercing thing. What would you do if you got engaged, got your piercings, then called off the engagement? Would you have them stitched up or just leave it? I'd just leave it. I wouldn't be that crushed about it. I mean, I could maybe it's like losing my ear virginity. And they could be re-piercingized, you know what I mean? Maybe that could work. I also often like to use this wallpaper too. Stitching it up would be so dramatic. I mean, if I was seriously, like, very serious about this piercing thing, it could be a fair thing to do. Or we could go brick. Now, brick could be an interesting twist to the build. But then it doesn't really go with this stone. I don't know, folks. Wouldn't they close up over time? Yeah. That brick looks like my house. I really like brick. I'm a fan. Oh, we could do salmon. A salmon house. Remember the salmon dance? The salmon dance. Do, 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 do. You liked the brick? Keep the brick? But then it doesn't go with the stern here, and I really like that stern. I don't know, you guys. I'll work on it more. Well, let's look at someone to raid, because I'm finishing up the stream for today. Gotta work on some YouTube videos, gotta take Bowsy for a walk, gotta get some exercise myself because I missed my exercise yesterday, which is no good. Should we raid maybe there's Andrew Arcade or Dr. Gluon? Oh, we raided Andrew